Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not embracing technology, using products like handheld thermal imaging cameras during your HVAC service calls, you're leaving money on the table. This is a video you're not going to want to miss. With House Call Pro, I get a picture of the property I'm going to, and it generally gives me a dollar amount and the year it was built, and also bedrooms and bathroom. There was no visible address in front of the house, but that's what I found, and we're here. Let's go ring the doorbell and say hi. All right, I got my business card ready and the sticker. Everyone loves stickers. Good morning. Hi, I'm Mike.
Hi, Mike. This is Mia.
Hi, Mia. Here's my card.
Thank
and
you.
A sticker. Everyone loves stickers.
Thank
Hi,
you.
Mia. Is Mia some kind of doodle?
She's a golden doodle.
Oh, I have a golden doodle. Oh, I actually have two golden doodles.
Oh, yeah?
You just came back from the groomer, didn't you?
She did yesterday.
Hi, Mia. How old is Mia?
She's a little over 2.
Still a puppy.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a beautiful dog.
Okay. She's greeting.
Hi.
She's greeting, right?
Good morning. You want to give me a summary of what's going on?
Sure.
Yes.
So,
Here's the summary.
stop it.
No,
He's sarcastic.
come on, I'll be straight.
The summary, a condensed version of the
The
summary.
condensed version is we've been having trouble with the heat's been locking up, essentially.
Describe locking up.
So it jams. It doesn't work from time to time.
Only on one zone.
One zone doesn't work at all. The upstairs zone, there's 3 zones in the house. The upstairs zone, during very windy days in particular, will just not work for like 3 or 4 hours. We've had technical come and drain the system and get it working, and their diagnosis is that there's air getting into the system somehow
Okay.
and not allowing the water
To circulate.
Yes. But it has been happening for a couple of months now. We've had multiple calls.
How long have you lived here?
20 years.
When did this problem first occur?
We had problems with the system in December.
So this is the first year you've had problems like this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. The first note that came from HomeServe in December, it started actually because I worked down in our basement where the boiler is. There was like an alarm. Like it wasn't an alarm, but it was a really bad sound coming from the boiler room. So I turned the heat off in the basement and it stopped. And then we had
This
HomeServe.
alarm,
It was a crazy noise.
like an audible, like.
Not
Yeah.
an alarm like an audible.
Like-
they were
Buzzing.
Okay, that's like sounds like a circulator.
right.
So
With
they,
no air.
so they
With
came,
air, I mean.
Yeah. So they came and then our plumber came first.
So when you heard that, I don't mean to interrupt,
Yeah.
but when you heard that noise, you turned off the basement thermostat.
Yes, and it
the
stopped
noise went away.
immediately.
Okay, so the basement zone
Is the
was
problem.
not moving water. That was the noise of the
Right.
circulator burning up, basically.
Right.
Okay.
And a plumber came and he.
A plumber from the same home serve,
No,
or
our plumber.
your own
our
plumber,
local
okay.
plumber came to check it. He didn't see anything wrong, and I don't know what he did. He didn't get the basement heat to work, but
No.
he said, "Don't turn the basement heat on." Then we had, Then we had home. Then
So what happens if you turn it on now? Does it make this noise?
Not right now.
Okay.
Nothing happened.
Keep going.
But then it happened. It happened again, and we had HomeServe come, and the first guy that came, he kind of said right away, "You have a slab leak," and I don't know what he actually did.
Is it all hardwood floor on the first floor and then tile in the kitchen?
Yes.
Okay. Any radiant heat on this floor?
No.
No.
The first floor is slab.
So he said we had.
But this is wood, and then you have tile in the kitchen.
Right, over a slab.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he said he had the slab leak. I don't know what he did. Then we had the plumber come back again. He said I don't see a slab leak, but he had no real equipment for it. We were told you have infrared to find the slab.
We have thermal imaging cameras and sound equipment and things like that.
Yeah.
But let's just okay. So someone said you have a slab leak. Any notice in your water bills?
Yes, this month that we saw one.
This past month we saw one, but
How big of a difference?
It was big.
What's about a meal?
It was big, but it was
Like double? More than double?
Not more than double.
I don't know where to deal with it. We might have it.
Anyway, in that same time, so in the past 3 months, we've had home serve here 10 times because
Are you being like realistic with that number?
yeah,
or?
probably 7.
Okay.
Every couple of weeks, the basement heat would turn off again.
Or the upstairs.
So they started like redraining, they got the basement heat on, then it would turn off again, and we just kept going. They replaced pumps.
Okay.
Yeah, we've done a lot, and now the first guy came back this week, and he's like, he did something. He's like,
He
I
listened to
hear
one
it.
of the pipes.
I can
and he's
hear
saying
you have
there's
a slab
water
leak.
going.
Did they try to isolate these zones and determine
Yes,
if
but you
We
can't really
so we
isolate.
don't have
you don't have no valves?
We don't
No.
have
That sucks.
Correct.
So you may need to put valves in.
Yes.
Okay, let's go see the boiler.
Okay.
Correct.
The water.
All right.
I don't think it's a slab leak. So like, but no one, that's why we don't. But the guy from Home Serve this week was like, it is definitely a slab leak, and you need to find it.
Well, it's cold. It's possible. This is really cold. Like abnormally cold. So hopefully our tridecator gauge is correct. Let's close the boiler feed valve. And let's see if we drop. Right now we are like around 15. Yeah, the top is pressure and the drop to basically 0. And if we were to open up this valve, that's the air vent. It replaces the water. So pretty significant. Okay.
This is great.
All right, so there is our piece of baseboard below the fireplace mantle and unusually abnormally large heat mass. Our center of this heat mass from the French door, sliding French doors, are 34 inches. And off the mantle, 30.5, which is the center line right there. That puts us right there. It does seem a little far-fetched, but it does loop there. All right, let's check the rest of the first floor. I'm gonna tell you a little story, which will hopefully make you feel a little bit better about today. He'll hear it as well. About maybe.
Wait. He's letting the dog out.
Oh.
Okay.
So, about maybe 17, 18 years ago, I had a residential client in Levittown. And Petro was the oil company that said, you have a slab leak, you need a plumber. And they called us because we did some like toilet repairs with them. And we went out there. And sure enough, we did a pressure test like we did here. And he's like, well, don't you have equipment to hunt for this? I was like, yes, there's equipment out there that's available called thermal imaging cameras. But these machines are thousands upon thousands of dollars, right? I was like, well, maybe you can rent one for this job. So I was able to rent one. It was almost $1,000, right, to rent this thing. And we spent probably half a day there, adding pressure with an air compressor and doing this and doing that. And we ended up not finding the leak, right? Yeah. And he was identifying one spot on the floor where it was buckling. And that's when you said buckle, like that every time I do a slab leak thing, I always think of them. Yep. And then the husband and the wife had said buckling to the floor, and they swore it was there. And he goes, "Listen, I don't care, dig right now." I was like, "Okay, no problem." And I was like, it was just me and another guy, one-man show basically. I didn't have 4 trucks then, right? And we're digging, and there's nothing in there. And we ended up rerouting the piping. We stopped. But we killed his floor. Right. Like it was Levitt house, so like the kitchen, living room, the little dining room, then into the hallway. It's all the same floor, And I felt horrible, but they wanted me to dig, and it wasn't even there. We ended up rerunning the piping through like the attic knee wall, across and down the kitchen wall. We took out the vanity of the bed. It was like, we were there for like 2 days. But it was interesting how the thermal camera at the time they were ridiculously expensive. And the good ones are still expensive, but literally this machine was like $4,200, and to rent it for a day was $1,000. And we didn't find anything. But now technology has improved. Like the resolution of this, I bought that one, by the way. The resolution of this is 5 times as better as the one there, which is FLIR, which is like the best in the industry.
I don't know why all plumbers don't have that.
Well, a lot of plumbers, most plumbing contractors build and renovate, like construction. Like you need a bathroom, you want a kitchen, you're building a new home, you're changing your heating system or what have you. A lot of plumbers just do that, but very far and few. And there's maybe like a dozen on Long Island that specialize in service and repair. Forget about the kitchen sink leaks or the toilet running, but you have no heat and you gave up, like HomeServe. Like they've been here so many times. Like those are expensive, but they're not that expensive.
Right.
But when you have 100 trucks, 200 trucks on the road, you can't buy 200 of these thermal cameras to give to the guys. You can't.
Right.
You know, it's bad enough they don't have the right tools to do a heating tune-up, like a combustion analyzer, things like that, which you really need to have because that's what it says in the manual. But whatever. I don't want to like talk bad about anyone. It's just. But the leak is right there. All right, we got this Williamson gas-fired hydronic boiler with 3 hydronic zones, 1 domestic hot water zone feeding the titanium indirect water heater, TT55. Anode rod probably has never been changed. Need that one neither. First supply zone after the air scoop basement, 2nd floor, 1st floor, indirect. They leave independently, so we're pumping away. Our supply is this 1 inch from the indirect, and the other return goes across. This is the basement, and then outside the boiler room we have returns for the 2nd floor and 1st floor. 1st floor is the confirmed slab leak. This pipe is cold to the touch. And right now we're confirming that we still have heat on the upper floor and wrongly installed. No Teflon tape on the brass probe. Ladies and gentlemen, embrace technology. It is your friend, and it will allow you to do a more efficient, effective, and more productive task at hand. We utilize a thermal imaging camera that the technology 15, 20 years ago, thousands upon thousands of dollars. But now, for under $500, you can own a thermal imaging camera like the one used during this video, or the 2 used during this video. We have one that attaches to your cell phone, an Android or Apple device, a tablet, and then you have ones that are standalone products. I like to use both. Embrace technology. If you're in the plumbing and HVAC trades and you'd like to learn more, check out the Mikey Pipes Training YouTube channel, a channel dedicated to sharing the knowledge that I have with others in the community. We have 1 video up right now, and the goal is to have 1 video a week. Check it out, link up there. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate the support from the community. And if you live in the Long Island, New York City metropolitan area, and you're tired of getting bamboozled by your HVAC contractor, I'd love for you to pick up the phone and give me a call, 516-348-6300. Or save time, book online at pipedoc.net. You can click on the link right up there. You can book a service call. All the rates that we charge, fully transparent, they're all right there. I'd love to help you. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, be well, God bless. Stay safe.